game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Okay. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience playing this game. Well, I don't have any of those things. Would you like to review the details of the content warning which contains spoilers? No thank you. I don't want to get spoiled. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agreed that you have noted the game's age rating in your religion and your consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, see, okay, now this is now you can tell that this game is not what it seems apparently. Anyways, this game is not suitable for children or for those who are easily disturbed. Yep, noted. Anyways, hey guys, what's up? This is Wild here, and I'm playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, this game was recommended to me by a friend, and yeah, so they told me a little bit about it, and they said it's a horror game, and when they said the title, I was like, I mean, it doesn't sound like a horror game, but I guess it's not what it sounds like now, does it? Well, yeah, I guess it's not dating. Well, it looks like a dating sim, but I'm guessing that's how the text is like how you freaking. There you go. Sorry, just sorry, the freaking music is too loud for me. Okay. Alright. So yeah, this game was recommended by a friend, and yeah, all that. So I don't know what I'm gonna be getting myself into, but but I guess let's see. Name. Okay. Let's see. How about Wild or nah. I don't know about that. Let's see. I don't know what name I'll go for. How about Akira? Or, no, hold on. Player? Just player. Hold on. Oh yeah, I got one. Hold on. How about this? Jotaro. They're gonna be calling me Jotaro the whole entire time. Why not? Just Jotaro. Okay. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally obviously to any attention. She might be drawn to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. So childhood friends. Okay, cool. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it's just kind of works out because you know each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would overslip more and more tragically, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase me after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ah, ah, I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Eh? You say that like you're thinking about ignoring me, because I'm probably am. Also, you seem pretty cute, not gonna lie. That's mean, Jotaro. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Yeah, definitely. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you, but to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near the streets, become increasingly sprinkled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Jotaro, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking for either. Yeah, I guess so. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join the club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content, just getting by on average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was thinking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is very important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I died, at the thought of becoming a need and for years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worry about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Well, at least you promised me. You try a little. Yeah, I guess. I promised you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? I don't know, because she seems adorable in any way. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of my head. Alright. Alright. Cool. Alright, this game doesn't look that bad. Yet. The school days is as ordinary as ever. And it's over because I know it. After I packed up my things, I stared blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs? Sayuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Yeah, anime club. Hello? Sayuri? Sayuri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I caught you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than many, and sometimes. I'm impressed. I don't need to wait up for me. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayuri, yay. There is no way I'm going to your club. Wow, and that's a good way to say it. Meanie. Sayuri is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware of that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. Huh. So somehow she, so basically somehow she got the title of the whatever. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, it's just I find you cute and attractive. No, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring a new member, and that's the key. Make cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead or if she's gunning as to have a plan all this out. I let out a loud sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yay, let's go. Alright. That was the biggest I've ever did. And thus, today marks on the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayuri across the school and upstairs in section of the school I rarely visit. Sayuri, full of energy, swung open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glanced around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club, you seem unique. It's a pleasure to meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Ways to kill the ass in the field. Hey, man, I just got here. Really? Ah, Johto, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. Why, this club is full of incredibly cute girls. Cute girls. Okay. What are you looking at? Nothing. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also one of the who made cupcakes, according to Sayuri. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Yeah, I can tell. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yeah, and oh, okay, she's the shy type, I can tell. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and time-tempted, seems to have hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. And well, it's nice to meet both of you. Uh, and it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Johto. So I know Monica, somehow. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Ah, okay. She seems cute. Monica was probably the most popular girl in the class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so gently feels a little... Eh? You too, Monica. Come, sit down, Johto. We make room for you at the table. So you can sit down next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Okay, geez. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Okay, that sounds nice. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been written so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walked over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a vapid tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still, feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn as with itching and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica I followed. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full. It's delicious! And has already managed to get itchy on her face. Icing. No, I said itchy. God. I meant icing, okay, people? I turn the cupcake around my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glance in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. What? Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? I don't know. Foreshadow. That's foreshadowed. Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did, Sayuri said. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, dummy. Hey, don't call me dummy. I was just saying thank you. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic, dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table to carrying a tea. She carefully placed a teacup in front of each of us before sitting down on the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea helps you enjoy a good look? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not. I can tell that she is. I like you. Insulting Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiled to herself in relief. Monica raised her an eyebrow, then smiled at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major club. Weren't you a leader at the debate club last year? Haha, well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major club. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for the events. I much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. But if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, really. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know it. Everyone exhaustively agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Yeah, pretty much. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Yeah, maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Jotaro, what kind of things do you read? Or do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have good way of answering that. Um, no, I'm not gonna answer. Manga? I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. She probably likes manga too. She likes anime. She secretly likes manga. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh yeah, she does looks pretty sad. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traced the rim of a teacup with a finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a forged world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearing passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological element usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw your for a loop? Anyway, I have been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I definitely grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. At this rate, Yui might as well be having a conversation with Rock. She likes Rock. She likes me. Really? I would have expected that, Yui. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for the brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, she's a little scaredy cat, that's what she is. Natsuki's eyes dart over at me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes and your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayuri stood behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I just think that's impressive. Why don't you show them sometimes? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them anyways. No, we're not every confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Showing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Uh, I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri looks quizzically at Monica. Uh, let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them each with each other. That way, everyone is even. Uh, um, uh, Yay! Let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all to get more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Jotaro? Monica smiley warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one part. Oh yeah, right. Because I'm not particularly in the club. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly confront with the what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Somebody may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lost my train of thought. Oh god, they're all looking at me very disappointingly. All four girls stare back at me with digested eyes. But, I'm sorry. I thought, Jotaro, Jotaro. you all. I'm defenseless against these girls. Oh no! They're gonna hurt me. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Beautiful, cute girls. Alright. Right. Okay, I have decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes lit up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayuri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. No. What makes you think that? I was only here for the cupcakes. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that's it. I think that with that, we officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember that assignment? Write a poem to bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Johto, I look forward to see how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really express the class star Monica with medical writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yui and Natsuki clean up the food. Hey Johto, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, so Yui and I never walked home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us departed the club rooms and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. These girls are pretty. Okay. Well, I'm really be happy spending every day with after school in the literature club. Probably not. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my career stint, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh yeah, I need to write a poem. So wait, do I really need to write? It's time to write a poem. Pick a word that you think your favorite club members would like. Something good might happen with whoever you like, who likes your poem the most. Okay. Uh. Oh. Okay. The. Okay. So this is okay. So whoever whoever's okay. So I need to write a poem that whoever likes it. Okay. Let's see. Judgment. Okay. Let's see. The how about the spirit? Yes. Okay. There you go. Let's see. Color? Oh nope. That's not the one. Frightening. There we go. The oh how about climax? There we go. Virtuality. Yes. Dark. Nope. Never mind. That's not the right one. Oh, no. I want passion. No. That's not the one I want to use. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Landscape. There we go. Let's see. Crimson. Agonizing. Okay. Desire. Hair. Nope. Never mind. That's not the right one. There we go. Yes. Nibble. Oh no. Oh no. That's not the right one. Dang it. Wait. Hold on. There we go. Determination. Let's see. Oh, okay, this is the last one. Okay, journey. Yay! There we go. I did it. I think. Hi, Joe. Hi again, Jotaro. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back to the literature club. Yeah, again. I'm back at the literature club again. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Jotaro. Yeah, of course. Anything for the literature club. And you. I hope this isn't overwhelming for commitment for you. Making you head first into a literature when you're not accustomed into it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Say you already told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collective in a club room. She's about to say Monica and Masuki. Natsuki finds herself stuck between Monica. That's what I said. God damn it! I did not. Okay, no, fine. Between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Yeah, right. Swifty's defeated Natsuki blobs back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Jotaro always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayuri, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. No, you don't have to be jealous. Oh, how come you and Johto? How come you and Johto can't become good friends too? She's nervous. That's why. Sayuri. As usual, Sayuri seems obvious to be weird to be the weird situation. She just put me into it. Oh, Yuri, even bring. Even. I can't speak for anything. Yuri even bought you something today, you know? What? Wait, Sayuri? Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Nah, never mind. Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal about it if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you want to. This is this. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Because she is. She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yui, thank you. I definitely read this. I excuse take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it on your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone is settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yui and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yui's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for a chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is vamping around the closet. Uh, I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to on the few pages. Huh? Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes met for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper into her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this sincerely. I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just reading a bit of this too, so that's the book that you gave me, right? Um. Oh no. I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, uh, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have heard a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, really? Anyway, well, hmm. Yuri closed the book and scanned her eyes over the back. The book is titled "Portrait of Mugvok." Mavok. Um, there's an there's an ominous looking eye symbol in the front of the cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. But as soon as she does her life gets really strange. She she gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, uh, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. She's kind of that's kind of dark, isn't it? You already made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from out nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Johto? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kind of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into strange things. Those things. She's so shy and because on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own uh, photosynthesis that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you could relate to the protagonist, they made you out and they were made out to be naive one for letting the one-sided morals interfere with the villain plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost any interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forgot to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I ended up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. That's. I really don't think you need to worry. That's just mean you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It is a literature club after all. Ah, that's. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had to put in my bag. Alright, it's fine. If I say here, right? I slip into the desk next to Yuri. Uh, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a bit ambitious. That's. I'm sorry. It's not that I want you to. It's just something that I'm not very used to. That is, reading any company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Uh, alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yui means about reading this company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not as particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just. Yo, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean. Yo, this show worked, right? I slid my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Then hold my book more between the two of them. Huh? I suppose so. Yuri attempted to close her own copy. Once we each lean into a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It's almost like my arm is on the way, and so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. Ah, I guess that makes it kind of different to turn the page. Here, Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah, I do the same with my right hand, with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri's side of her thumb after it flips onto the her side. But it's holding like this. We're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's it's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she is in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Uh, to turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes met. Oh, she's so beautiful. I, I don't know how I'd be able to keep up with her. Ah, that's okay. You're not used to reading, right? Don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. That's probably the least I can do, since you have been so patient with me. Yeah, yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me, so I can turn on my own variation. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each almost feels like an intended exchange. my thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it fluttering over her side as she catches it under her thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a little silly thought, but the main character is kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses of all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reticent, reminiscent of some of your mannerism. I I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment, but Jotaro, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. What? Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I had more meant that it's kind of cute. Huh, huh. What are you saying all of a sudden? I. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time, but if we wait too long. Ah, Yuri exhales, spell from finishing her thought. Is that is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hands from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do the same with reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Um, I guess I don't have too much of prevalence either way. Hmm. In that case, I'll read little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know. That's a good reason. In that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up, I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, I did. I'm relaxing. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find your someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayori and Monica exhaustedly pulled out their poems. Um, Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of leaf torn from his spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica writes hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pungent handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into the bags. I do the same myself. Who should I refer? Okay, now before I do, okay, well this is gonna be the end of the video, by the way. I think I'm gonna do this in the next video. So yeah, thank you guys for so much for watching and for all the support. You know, the whole thing I was like, to be honest, the whole thing I was like, you know, I was actually feeling, you know, I think I like you, if I'm gonna be honest with you. Alright. Anyways, yeah, I guess the game doesn't look that bad yet. The game doesn't look that bad yet. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna hold on. How do I save? There we go. Okay. It's on auto save, empty slot. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. I'll see you next day. This is you know, I can't speak for anything, so yeah. Bye. Alright, there you go. I saved the game. Alright, so thank you everybody so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.